Hello guys, and welcome back to another Baby Name Saturdays with me, your host, Hallie Claas. And if you guys are new, you should subscribe down below because every single Saturday is dedicated to names. So if you guys are new here, you might not know, in May I had a daughter named Magnolia Jane, and today I decided to share with you guys my top 5 girl names and top 5 boy names that I may or may not use one day. I don't plan on having children for a while. If I have any more, I probably want like one more kid. So I thought that it was safe to go ahead and share this list just because by the time I have another kid, my top name probably won't be in this list. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. So I thought it was okay to share it with you guys. So stay tuned. I'm gonna start with the boys and then go to the girls. So for boys, I have, these are in no order, and I'm gonna be sharing what the name itself means. So the first boy I have on this list is Everett. Everett means brave as a wild boar. I think that is just such a strong meaning and name for a little boy. I love this name. It's a little bit too popular for me. I do really like this name, and I really love the nickname Ever. The second one is actually probably my favorite boy name, but I could never use it because it is in the top 20, and that is the name Sebastian. Sebastian means from the ancient city of Sebastia. I think this name is beautiful. It is so strong. There's a bunch of different nicknames you could get from it, and honestly, Sebastian sounds so good. Magnolia and Sebastian, it has a bunch of syllables like Magnolia does. I think that would just be so cute together, but I'll never use it because it's too popular. But if you guys want to, please use it because it's gorgeous. The third one is actually one that Kyle and I agree on, and that is the name Matthias. Matthias is an older name, and it means a gift of God. We really like how it's unique. It's kind of a twist on Matthew. It honestly just sounds so strong, and we don't know anybody with that name, and if we do ever have a son, we want him to have a name that literally nobody else has, and it's so much easier to come up with unique girl names than it is for unique boy names. Next one, I actually have a name that I would consider using for a boy or a girl, and it is in my top favorites, and that is the name Beckett. Beckett, I love it. I love the nickname Beck. I think that that would be cute for a boy or a girl, but probably more leaning towards using it for a boy. And if I used it for a girl, it would probably be a middle name. But I absolutely adore what this name means, and it means beehive or little brook. I think that that is just so stinking cute. I love it. This actually wasn't even a name we considered when I was pregnant with Magnolia. And the last one on this list is a name that both of us actually like also, and that is the name Tobias. Tobias just sounds so strong, and I don't know anybody with this name. The only problem with this name is I believe it was a character in the Divergent series, but if we ever have a boy, this would be like so long after this movie, it wouldn't even matter. But I love this name, and it means God is good. Moving on to the girls, I believe I shared some of these in my baby name tag, so I apologize if some of these are the same. So the first one I have is November. I know for sure this one was in my baby name tag. It actually means the 9th month, which is kind of confusing because it's the 11th month in the calendar, but I love this name. I would call her Nove. It would be a way to name her after me because I was born in November. I really like this. I don't think it'll ever be something I use. I'm not 100% sold on the way it sounds with Magnolia because Magnolia is so feminine sounding. I would want my second hypothetical daughter to also have a feminine sounding name so that they flowed really well together. The second one, I love this name, love it. It is the name Francesca with the nickname Frankie, and this means free man, or in her case, free woman. I absolutely love this name. I love Francesca. I think it just sounds so like, my name's Francesca, like just so cool. I love it. And it's just something I really like. It also is very long, and it ends in and Magnolia, they end the same way, so I really like that. I think they would sound good together. The second one is actually what Kyle and I would have named Magnolia if it wasn't so popular because we both adore this name. It is the name Layla. Layla means night. It's a gorgeous name, and it honestly would have been Magnolia's name if it wasn't so popular because I actually looked up every spelling of this name, and by the way, there's like so many different ways to spell this name, and they're all ranked, and so we just didn't pick it because we want her to have something that's just hers, it's her name. And so if you guys want a more popular name that's really pretty, choose the name Layla. I honestly think it is one of the most prettiest names I've ever heard. Number 4, I've recently stumbled upon this name and I love it. I love it a lot. And that is the name Oka, just O-A-K-A, Oka. I like it because Oakley is so popular, Oaklyn is kind of popular, but Oka is so short, it's so simple, and it also means oak tree because like it's literally oak with an A on the end. I will probably personally never use this name because it's only 4 letters and Magnolia's name is pretty long, and I would want my second hypothetical daughter to have a pretty close to similar in length the name, just so it kind of all flows together. And so I probably won't use this name unless I use it as a middle name, but I really think it's pretty, and the name itself didn't even show up on Nameberry, so I don't think it's ranked. I don't know anybody named Oka. I've never even heard it. I don't even know where I got this name, honestly. Maybe I made it up. I don't really know, but I just think it is gorgeous. And then the 5th one, I did have this on my baby name tag, and that is the name Mariposa with the nickname Posy, and it means butterfly. I love this name. It is actually probably my favorite. Francesca and Mariposa are definitely probably my top 2 favorites. I know my baby name tag I was going to be fighting for November, but the more I think about it, as much as I adore that name, it just doesn't sound good with Magnolia, but Magnolia and Mariposa sound gorgeous together. But yeah, those are my top 10 baby names I love and might use one day. Probably not, who knows. Don't really want another kid for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got some baby name ideas for yourself. Again, I probably won't ever use any of these names because the thought of having another kid is like so far in the future that by the time I will probably have found new names I like. So if you guys like this kind of content where it's like names that I personally like, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, if you guys are watching my Vlogtober, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye!